following takes place on December 4th, 2022. Events do not occur in real time.
What are you looking for? Oh. So I didn't vlog very much today because I was at clinical all day. And then afterwards, I was gonna go straight home, but then my classmates were like, it's our last clinical, let's go for a drink. And I don't even drink anyway, but I guess like in the moment, I was feeling that last clinical high of like, oh, it's my last clinical of winter term. Like, you know what, like I'll just do it. Like I'll just go. Even though I had already told Thomas that like, oh, we're gonna go hang out with his friends later that night. I'm like, oh, like I can do it. So I was like, okay, sure, let me go. So then I'm driving all the way to this brewery and it's like a 35 minute drive. That was enough time for me to come down from that social high. Like it was like maybe 10 minutes into this drive where I was like, I don't want to go anymore. But I'm like, okay, I feel bad for copping out, so I guess I'll just go. So I went, I showed up, and the parking there was absolutely terrible. Because obviously it's a Saturday night, so there's like no street parking available, and the brewery had valet parking. And so I like looked up on the Yelp app how much valet parking was, and it was $10. And at this point, I literally like pulled over, and I was like, maybe I should just, like, I think I should just drive home at this point. I was like, should I just go home? Because it was only 15 minutes away from my apartment, and I'm like, I could just go home. So I was this close to calling my friend, just being like, I don't want to go anymore, just because parking was bad. I mean, obviously I ended up going anyway. I hung out for a little bit, and then I left, and then I came back, and I showered, and then I changed, and I went, what was it? Thomas was like cutting fruit and stuff. We went over to his friend's apartment. We watched Bullet Train. I had no idea what the heck was going on. It's on Netflix. I literally had no idea what was happening in that movie. It's still a good watch, but I was just really tired. But now I am trying to get this earring. Okay, let me show you guys. This earring, I used to have two of these, one here and one here. The one up here fell out and I lost it. So then I had to order a new one. And I was like, oh, let me get a small one because this one is too big, right? So let me get a small one that actually fits. So then I ordered a small one. And when I put it in, I was like, oh, it's painful. But you know what? I just have to get used to it. It's fine. The next day, it was still extremely painful. And then the next day, which is today, I was like, okay, dude, my ear literally feels swollen. At this point, I'm getting ready for bed and I'm trying to get this earring out and then just, I don't know, hold like an ice cube to my ear and just hope that it helps with the swelling or something. Like I even asked Thomas to try to help me get it out, and he even tried pulling it with tweezers, and neither of us could get it. But let's just see now. It's extremely painful. I don't know why I was like, I thought to just shove it in there anyway and just make it fit. It was really stupid of me. Anyway, tomorrow, I'm gonna try to be better at vlogging. Okay, starting tomorrow. Yeah, I wanted to do vlogmas this year, and I'm like, oh, maybe it'll be fun if all the kids do it. So then I sent like a message into our cousin group chat, and I was like, oh guys, like let's do cousin's vlogmas. So then I made a Google Drive where all of us can like upload our video footage, and then I can try to edit it day by day. I don't know how good I'll be at that, but honestly I think I can do it. I don't think it'll be that bad. Anyway, tomorrow I have to take Julie to the airport because she's going to like some kind of conference in Las Vegas where not gonna present, but she's like basically just gonna help advertise the residency program at CHLA. So I have to take her to the airport tomorrow at Burbank, and that's like at 10. And then afterwards, I'm actually going to hang out with my old college roommate, Anit, and I haven't seen her, I think, it's been like a year. I haven't seen her like since last year. And before that, I hadn't seen her since like we graduated. So that's all for now. Thank you. Hi everyone, today is
Is today day 4 or day 3? I think day 4 of Vlogmas. It's me, Julie, and here's Jocelyn. She's driving me and my co-resident Jen to the airport because, as I mentioned previously, I'm going to Vegas for a pharmacy conference, and it's sprinkling a little bit. Jocelyn has like an earring stuck in her ear that she might have to go to urgent care for. But other than that, everything's great. Yeah, it's 2. Yeah, you have to. Oh my God, sorry. I didn't know you had to get on that one. Actually, now I'll have like some exciting footage because all the other footage was me by myself in my apartment. So now I'm out and about and I'm gonna do stuff. Wait, yeah! Thursday. Hi, Jocelyn. Thank you.
Oh, it's a snowman.
Wow. Thank you. Okay. Wow. Look at this huge bagel. Beautiful. Okay. Now I'm gonna sit. Oh yeah, look at this headband that Julie got me from CVS. Is it cute? Anyway, I'm gonna sit here, eat my bagel, and then just chill until I hang out with my friend later, and then figure out what I'm gonna do about this earring.
Seatbelt signs above your head. We do ask that while the push you back here in just a few minutes. Thank you, Southwest. Welcome.
I'm trying to teach Winston how to draw inside the lines. Not doing a very good job. You! Ah!
So I am at urgent care and I'm just waiting to get this earring off. I've been waiting for about like 30 minutes now. And the doctor looked at it before I started waiting and he was like, yeah, I tell my daughters to not get piercings up there because stuff like this can happen. And I'm like, sir, we are well past that point. And he was like, I'll probably have to numb it, but I'm pretty confident that I can get it off for you. So I was like, that's what I like to hear.
Hey guys, today is December 4th. I'm eating at a Chinese restaurant named Tianfu. Grant and Joshua.
Oh, we should order through our phone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grant knows how to speak Chinese, so he's getting us the secret menu.
Dude, there's only one menu.
Okay, no, they gave us, they swapped it out and they gave us a new menu. They gave us a new QR code. It was crazy. Yeah. Anyways, look at these seats. These seats are really, I've never seen anything like this before. It's like so large.
Oh, my ass is too small for this.
Anyways, gonna order now. We're still considering once again.
One of these two. It is expensive. That's true.
So what are we getting? How much rice are we getting?
Yanko fried rice. It seems to be a plate.
Okay.
I'm estimating this thing.
We're doing it?
Alright. Okay.
Arigato gozaimasu.
We're eating dinner at California Pot. And look at our bowls. They're huge.
California hot pot.
Oh, hot pot. Wait, you're gonna show your bowl.
Huh?
Show your bowl.
I did. I tried to do a little segue thing.
Also, update. I got my piercing out, or my earring out. He cut it in half, but more on that later. All right, that's it.
All right, we're leaving Tianfu now. We're getting going home now. Pretty quiet day.
Wilson Joe.
Even though I walk by this every single time. Every time I I go downstairs. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Oh my god, it's so Christmassy. I love it. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's very, very cute.
Hello.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Seattle skyline at night looks very nice.
Should I pass by guest rooms?
Okay, real quick, I just showered and I got home and everything, but it's out. Basically, the doctor came, I was in the room, I waited like 3 hours, and he was like, oh, like, I'm gonna numb it. And I was like, cool. And I don't know why, I thought I'd be like at the dentist where like, if you're getting that tooth taken out, they numb that gum area. So I'm like, oh, he's only gonna like numb this ear, right? But he's like, oh, so there's like nerves like all connected on your face. So I have to get it like, basically I'm gonna be giving you a shot of lidocaine like here, 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 and here, and also behind your ear. And I was like, cool, like do it. And then he's like, ideally, yeah, so I'm gonna give you those and then wait a little bit and then I'll come back and then we're gonna take it out. I was like, awesome. He gave me the shots of lidocaine. Okay, and my phone died, so like I couldn't like say all this right after, but he gave me the shots of lidocaine and I was like feeling fine. It was really painful actually, like, and also he didn't even, I should like backtrack, he didn't even say where on my face he was gonna do it. I don't know why, I thought it would just be closer to my ear, but I turned my face and I was like kind of leaning it against the, what do you call it, like the bed, the patient bed thing, but the head of the bed was raised. So I was pushing my face against it so that I could kind of keep my head still for him as he was giving me the injections. And then I felt like the needle going in at various points of my face. And I just was not expecting it to go basically along my jawline. And it was really painful, but I was trying very hard to like hold still for him. And then like the tingliness started settling in on the left side of my face, and I just like, it physically triggered me. Like I could feel myself just like reliving the episode of face tingliness like 2 months ago that like made me go to the emergency room, and literally like my body, I could just feel my body go into fight or flight mode. And I immediately started hyperventilating. I was like, out of nowhere, I was like, and I started breathing out of my mouth. And then he was like, what's going on? Like, are you okay? I think he thought I was gonna pass out. And he's like, are you lightheaded? I couldn't even answer him. I was just like hyperventilating. And he's like, okay, he's like, hold on. Like, you need to hold your breath, because the way that you're breathing right now, like it's like, you're gonna feel lightheaded if you keep that up. So then I was like trying to calm myself down, and he was like, what's going on? Like, how are you feeling? And I was like, I think I'm feeling anxiety. And he's like, okay. He's like, let's just, here, lie your head back right here. And he was like helping me. He was basically trying to help me calm down. Honestly, I think at the moment he was probably internally freaking out, because literally right before, this man came in and he's like, I'm gonna numb your ear. Okay. And he was like, basically, let me go check where I have to give these shots. I know that doctors have to look things up, and like I know everyone has to look things up, but I'm like, it's just like, at least play your role, like at least look it up before you had entered the room. Like, don't tell me you have to go look it up. So basically, the shots of lidocaine gave me a panic attack. So I had a panic attack while at urgent care. The worst part of it was that like he came in, he's like, okay, like, can you feel my hand, my finger? And I was like, yes. So he kept pressing along my ear. He's like, can you feel this? Can you feel this? And I was like, yes. So all those shots of the lidocaine and the panic attack was like for nothing, because I could still feel everything. And he was like, I think I didn't go in deep enough behind your ear. So he's like, I can give you like more lidocaine. And at this point I was like, I don't think I want it. Like, I don't want it numbed anymore. And he was like, okay, like, let's just try to remove it, even though you can feel it. He tried pulling it out. I could feel everything. I literally was screaming in pain. And he was like, okay, like, I don't think I should keep pulling. And I was like, just cut it. Like, can't you just cut it? And he was like, oh, like, we don't have like wire cutters to cut it. Like I think they have wire cutters
or what do they call it? Is it wire cutters? Because I know like people's rings get stuck on their fingers sometimes, so they just have that like to cut jewelry, right? But I don't know why, like this, he just said they didn't have any. And I was like, I was just so desperate. I was like, can't you just use pliers or something to cut it? And then finally he like uses, I don't even know what tool exactly he used. He used pliers, he cut it in half. I just like heard it just pop off my ear and both ends like went flying off my ear. And I was so relieved. I was like, is it off? And he was like, yeah. And he's like, your ear's bleeding though. And he cleaned it up for me. And then I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad that's over. And he was like, he literally was like, I feel like a doofus. Like, I feel like I should have tried that first before like trying to numb it and like putting you through all of that. But I was like, no, it's okay, because like, I didn't think I was gonna have like an anxiety attack over it, but like, I mean, that's your first thought is like to try to remove it in one piece, right? It's like, I wasn't that mad at him. And then he's like, oh, do you want your earring even though it's in two pieces? I was like, sure. So yeah, now I have it. Where is it actually? I'll send you guys a picture of it. But anyway, long story short, my earring is out. It's already looking way better. It feels less painful. And it's looking closer to this one. But yeah, it was a stressful experience. And then afterwards, me and Thomas went to go get hot pot. And now I feel a lot better. I showered. I changed my heart monitor tape. And it's looking a lot cleaner and a lot better. So for the rest of the night, I'm gonna figure out how I want to rank my clinical rotations for spring. And I have to figure out, basically, someone in my class like came up with an algorithm of how to do the rankings more fairly, because before our program coordinator would like hand select the people and like kind of factor in like personal preferences, like, oh, I can't do Saturdays because I'm gonna go see my chiropractor, which is why, you know, I can't have clinical on Saturday. And that's why this oh my God, I have a booger. That's why this term I ended up having Saturday. But anyway, because I got my last choice rankings this term, I have a lot of preference points that carry over to the next term, which puts me in a favorable spot for getting what I want. So it's literally a Google form, and then these are our options. So we have to have one of each. It's Med-Surg, Peds, and L&D. And then we have to go ahead and rank our rotations and what we want and then submit it. And I asked Wilson to basically, like, if he has time to help me figure out how to rank them so that strategically I have the higher odds of getting what I want. But I kind of told him last minute, and I don't know if he has time to help me tonight. Before this form came out, I made like a spreadsheet of what the possible, like what all the options are. And then this is what my ranking is for now, but I think I'm gonna change it. And then I laid out possible like schedules that I can have, and then I ranked it by like, or I color coded it by the ones that I really want. So we submit the form tomorrow, and then on Friday or midweek, we're gonna know like what we have for spring. But yeah. And then tomorrow I have my neurology appointment. I have so much health stuff, oh my God. And then on Wednesday I have my cardiology appointment. I don't remember that. I did not expect today to be so busy because I took Julie this morning to the airport, and then I got lunch with Anit, which I didn't vlog. I was gonna, but we were just catching up because I hadn't seen her in a long time. And then afterwards, the whole urgent care thing took so long. And then when I came home, we just got dinner immediately.
All right, guys, it's December 4th. Jocelyn asked to call me today for some reason because she needs help with something application. Oh, yeah. Get back to you when she comes through.
Wait, can you see me? Hello? Oh.
Hello.
Hello. This is for my side of the vlog.
Wait, I was also gonna vlog this too.
Wait, what the heck? Okay, just vlog it.
Yeah, wait. Alright.
Wait,
ready?
did you just get a haircut? Your hair looks good.
Yeah, I did. Like the other day.
It looks a lot better compared to last time. It looks good.
Oh, thanks. Anyways, yeah, here I am talking with Jocelyn. She has some application thing. Dude.
Okay, what?
Dude, vlogging is pretty fun actually. I'll say.
Have you been doing a good job at it?
I have. I just haven't posted any, but I haven't uploaded any yet. But I have like a bunch.
And then tell your brother to freaking film horizontally.
Willis?
Yes.
Honestly, I think it'd be hilarious if you like if all of Willis's shots, he just like interspersed once in a while. It's just like a viral TikTok video that just like that's just like in the middle of the video every time, like all of his posts.
His clips of Winston are pretty funny.
Wait, did you see? Dude, I saw the one of him like freaking like slamming Winston into like the pillow. Dude, I was like, how did that not hurt? That looked like it was really hard.
I replayed that like 5 times and me and Thomas were cracking up. Okay. All right. Anyway, so let me explain to you. I think I know what I want to do, but I just wanted your expertise on it, basically. It's Melissa. Oh no. Okay. Wait. Do we? Okay. What do we do?